What do you think of when you think of the Korg MS-20? Iconic, vintage, analog? What do you think of when you think of the Korg Monotron series? Small, fun. What if I told you that the person who was involved in the design and or creation of those was teaming up with Behringer to give us a whole new synth? Are you on the edge of your seat yet? Because I am.
Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another episode. I'm Tiger Arcade.
And we got more news for you.
They just announced this, depending on when you're watching this video. I mean, this is a big deal. This is an entirely unique synthesizer. It's also going to be a groove box, so it's going to have a tiny little drum machine element to it. This is what Behringer just posted on their Facebook, for people that still use Facebook. They wrote, in 2019, Hiroaki Nishijima,
Probably botched that.
the legendary synthesizer engineer who designed the famous Korg MS-20, joined us in our mission to create amazing synthesizers everyone can afford. Hiroaki is watching this space, so please send him some love. Listen to Hiroaki himself. The Hiro Tribe is one of the analog synthesizers I always wanted to achieve. Hiro of Hiro Tribe was taken from my first name, Hiroaki. I designed and developed the Korg Monotribe, but I really wanted to make an evolved version of it. Fortunately, okay, here we go again. I don't know how to say this other person's name. Uli Behringer kindly agreed to my proposal. I devised the panel design, specifications, and the first schematic. Various specifications were added or changed during the development process, and each time the project members had a hard time. However, looking at the Hiro Tribe, that was completed in this way. The hardship seemed to be a nostalgic story. Thank you to all the project members. You did a very good job, and I am very happy. Now that the product is completed, I would be honored if you could all enjoy this Hiro Tribe with my heart. Hiroaki Nishijima. The Hiro Tribe is an incredible groove synthesizer, which is now fully completed. Once we receive the semiconductors, this beauty is on the way to you. Suggested price is $99 US. We have planned for many more synths under Hiro's leadership.
Wow.
That's pretty intense. The freaking guy who was involved with the Korg MS-20, who was also involved with the Monotribe, has now joined Behringer. I mean, Behringer was already, at the spotlight, and now they've got this giant among men who's now going to be developing more synthesizers, they're saying, for them. I mean, this is completely unique. This is unprecedented. I mean, this is pretty awesome. So let's continue reading what Behringer has to say about this. What's under the hood of the Hiro Tribe? Analog groove synthesizer with built-in drum machine and sequencer. Pure analog signal path based on authentic DCO, VCF, and VCA designs. 2 individual oscillators with saw, triangle, and square waveforms. Noise generator dramatically expands waveform generation. LFO with 3 wave shapes for modulating both pitch and filter cutoff. Single knob envelope generator with 3 continuous parameters: attack, decay, and sustain. Analog drum machine with bass drum, snare, closed hi-hat, and open hi-hat. 16-step motion sequencer with memory slots. 27 touch-sensitive keys for great playability with non-scale notes function. Sync input and output to synchronize with your other synthesizers or drum machines. USB micro connector allows powering via smartphone, power bank, or computer. Comprehensive MIDI implementation, including NRPN, CC control of all parameters, and bulk load save.
Wow.
I mean, I thought I was excited about the Pro VS Soul, but this Hiro Tribe, which is also part of the Soul family, I think I might be looking forward to this one now more. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to get trigger happy and just jump on all of these. But as they keep coming out with more information about these and we learn and we hear the sounds of them, I'll be more willing to, make that final decision to, acquire one of these. This one so far is now at the top of my list for these mini synths. I mean, this one's going to be almost like an all-in-one for people. I mean, this seems like the most ideal if you want to travel, if you want to, take a break from work or school and you just want to sit down, you want to mess around a little bit. Or if you're in your studio even, I mean, the fact that it has in and out capabilities to synchronize with your other synthesizers is a huge deal. This thing is going to be a lot of fun. It should be, based on how they've described it and who was involved in this, that really adds credibility to this product. And so they did not mention a release date on this, but they did give us, a price. And then again, based on these previous synthesizers that they've mentioned, I'm anticipating sometime summer or after, but we really don't know based on the market and these semiconductors or the chips that they're needing. Let's investigate here the drum machine. It says the drum machine has a bass drum, a snare, a closed hi-hat, and an open hi-hat. The only thing that I'm not seeing that might be some people's considered essential is I don't see a crash, but you got your kick, you got your snare, open and closed hi-hat. You might be able to, I'm not sure if you could integrate, your own type of sound effect for crash with the synthesizer that's built into it. What I'd want to know are those tweakable parameters? Can you tweak the sound of that drum, of those drum noises? I noticed that it said noise. Having noise, like the waveform, white noise, that's actually really useful. Something I noticed when I play the DFAM is that really helps expand the sound. So having a white noise is really going to be useful on this when messing with sequences and drum machine sounds. Why can't I say that right? Percussion. So this might be
The single greatest thing to happen to me in my entire life.
No, I'm just kidding. This one, again, is just going to be one I'm really looking forward to. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say about this one. I really enjoyed reading people's comments and thoughts on the last video that I posted about the mini-synths. There were some really interesting opinions that I have never heard and information. I mean, this guy looks like a badass. I mean, look at this guy's face. He's like, yeah, I made this and it's going to be awesome. I've owned a Monotron, the Monotron Delay, which was part of like this mono series, but the Monotribe is actually a little different. The Monotribe is a groove box. That's, I think, where the name inspiration comes from, since this guy was involved with the Monotribe, calling it the Hiro Tribe. So that kind of, explains the name. Anyways, I'm curious to hear what you guys thought about the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
Behringer. I learned how to say that name this time.